Sabrina from Detroit, Michigan in the United States, and I am here representing women around the world. I was privileged to be a part of this great work, The Gift of Women, which was presented to the United Nations during International Women's Month in the month of May in the year of our Lord 2023. I'm going to read for you the foreword to this book to let you know how dynamic it is and why you should also have a copy for every woman that you know. This is part of my endorsement, a poignant text of history and hope told through the stories of these women who have left footprints for other women to follow as other women follow them. This book is a must-read for those who want to aspire higher, to lead wherever they are, to take women to the destiny they must achieve. And that's just one of the endorsements. There were several other endorsements for this book, from the founder of the Higher Nations of Women by Melissa McCreary, from Judith, from Juba in South Sudan, the founder and executive director of the African Indigenous Women Empowerment Group. Also the president of So Hope, Mary Downey Brown. Also Dr. Diane Davis, academic dean at Alameda Christian College. I want to now read for you the foreword to the book. The authors of these words empower women to know that regardless of their journey, and because of that journey, there are women looking up to them and following them. Each woman may have forged her own path, but there's a road that leads to greatness that all of us has already followed and has been established. And you, my sisters, yes, you, my sisters, can illuminate the path for those who are yet to take that journey. The dream that Olive Schickner had talks about in her book the symbolic vision of that many women have had. At some level, we have questioned who we are, our existence, our value, and our destiny. As women begin to live an unedited life and return to their original glory in which they were created, knowing that they have been wonderfully and fearfully made, then they will begin to walk boldly and bravely into the future that's before them. To live an unedited life is to live a life embracing the commentary of the voice of those around you who have said that you're too much or not enough, not tall enough, not pretty enough, not rich enough, not smart enough, and the list just goes on and on. This text unties the proverbial knots and declares to women that enough is enough. Whatever you have, the Lord has provided. And He can use women where they are now, even as they become the voice of the nation. This text will give those women hope around the world, those who've been marginalized, women who are vulnerable. God sees you. He really does. God sees you and He knows you. He is the shining light in their plight and bringing the forefront of numerous injustices that women have endured. I tell you, as a global humanitarian and an African American missionary for over 40 years, I've traveled throughout the world to over 70 different countries. I've witnessed women in high places and in low esteem in the caste system. No matter their station in life, women still dream dreams and have visions. They have hopes and desires that their families, their communities, and themselves, many of their dreams, many of your dreams, have been hindered by limitations of society in which you dwell. This book allows women to be free in their mind and motivates them to create freedom within the systems in which they are bound. Every woman who fights for freedom makes it easier for the next woman. As we gather together during International Women's Month and International Women's Day and the International Year of the Woman, I tell you, my sisters, we call all of our sisters together from every walk of life to walk towards a brighter future and to continue to carry the torch that lights the way. Women have and do make a difference. This text highlights only a few of the many contributors that have changed the world, and their contributions have mattered. Their names and their stories are part of your legacy. They're part of your heritage. As you see the markers of their footprints, know that these women belong to you. Lead well, my sisters. Lead well in the areas of life that you've been called, because you are needed most everywhere. We are the nation. I'm Dr. Sabrina Black. Make sure you secure a copy of this wonderful text that will be life-changing for generations to come. We love you much, my sisters.